Hi guys, it's Weedit, and I thought I was getting ready to do a pour, and I thought it might be helpful to go over a couple ways that you can try to make sure that you have a good pour. Okay, they're always surprises. You never know what you're going to get. But I did a white, I'm going to put quotes around that, white and gold pour, and I did test the colors out beforehand, and I found that that was very, very helpful to make sure that I don't waste my resources, because not all whites are created equal and not all golds are created equal. So this is what I do. This is just a warm base so I can see the colors, and a lot of times I may not actually color it. Okay, if my canvas is white, I'll just put the swatches down on white, but since I'm trying to show you, I thought I would put down a color so you could see a little bit better than if I were doing white on white. Now, I was looking for neutrals, and I looked at Parchment, Titan Buff, and Unbleached Titanium in Tri-Art, and I had another one that I was looking at, and I thought, okay. So I did swatch them out, and let me get it. This was the Titan Buff, okay, by Golden. This one was the Unbleached Titanium in Tri-Art. This was Liquitex Soft Body in Parchment. And when I looked at them, this has a greenish tint to it. This one was a little darker than I wanted. I think this one might be really good. This Unbleached Titanium by Tri-Art might be really good if I do some bronzes in a pour. And then this one was the Titan Buff in Golden, and I really liked that. I also went through and got out my metallic white and put it right there to make sure that these two looked good together, and I liked them. In fact, I like these two combined better than I did the white with either of those two. Same thing is true with my golds. I got out a couple golds and I took a look at them. This one was just too yellow. I wanted sort of a neutral pour, and I felt like that was just almost garish for what I wanted it to do. And then this is nice acrylic paint, but again, it's just too yellow. This would give a good metallic look, but it wasn't the look I was after. And then Galleria Old Gold, an inexpensive paint, but oh, that gold was what I was after. And truthfully, I should take it. Oh, I did. And it's right here. So I made sure that the gold went well with the other colors that I was planning on using. So at least if a pour fails, it's not due to something that I could have prevented. Okay? It's not due to the colors not looking good together. And I discovered I discovered this, and you should let it dry and check color shift too, but I discovered this was an issue when I went in to pick out a white to go with the neutrals. And I have pearl white, I have pearlescent white, and these colors are nowhere near the same. This to me is a little bit more silvery. This is a little bit more gold. And because I was going for more white, I felt that this was a little too close to this, and I was planning on using this, that I wanted to brighten it up a little bit. So I went with the pearlescent white. But again, that was a matter of checking the colors and making sure they're going to work together and do what you want. All whites are not created equal. This becomes super important when I start dealing with some of these paints, and this is what made me do the video. I was looking for, I want to do shades of gray and black with silver on a pour. And this is iridescent pearl, this is mother of pearl, and this is liquid mirror. Now if I look at these, I mean, these are just gorgeous. Okay, they're beautiful. These two bottles are each $43.99 at Dick Blick. I hate to discuss cost. I get these when they go on sale, but I don't want to use them blindly for that reason. This mother of pearl that I was thinking would be awesome in my gray and black pour is too green. Okay, if you look at it there, it's got too many colors flipping through it. So no, I don't want to use that. This liquid mirror, oh my gosh, I'm drooling. This liquid mirror is right here, and that is a beautiful, beautiful color. Now, because it is dear, I don't want to use a lot of it, so I need some other things. I tested the metallic white, which is this inexpensive paint, acrylic paint right here, and then I put, if I can find it, I just had it in my grubby paws, this pearlescent white right here, and I'm looking at these, and on the camera it looks like these two look the same. They really don't, not in person. This is far more reflective than this is, but there we go. They will work well together. This to be a highlight to the less expensive pearlescent white. So these are probably going to be some colors that I use along with carbon black in my pour. The other thing that I do that helps me is I do little pours, because even though I test the colors, I want to see how they interact together and with different mediums, because I'm always experimenting. And what I end up with is a really nice piece of desk art, but on the back I write down the colors that I used and also whatever medium that I used. So I've got a reference for it in case I want to do, if I really like it, and I want to do a larger canvas. So by swatching out my colors ahead of time, I make sure my colors are compatible, and then by doing a little canvas, I see how they interact, and I have a record of it. So that's my tip for trying to reduce some waste in your pours. And thank you for being with me. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe, and I will see you shortly with another pour. Bye.